I don't know how many times I'm going to restart this intro, but I guess we'll see if this is the right one or not. If it is, you'll see it. If not, oh well. So basically, yes, I do drive truck over the road. I haven't really decided on much of anything as far as what I'm going to be vlogging yet, but I do know that one of the key things about what I'm going to be showing off is that this is not a traditional type of vlogging video. Yes, you will see some driving. You'll see parts of the country, shippers, receivers, stuff like that. Even the yard that I go to whenever I need to get my truck worked on. But what's going to make this a little bit more different or unique is in the sense that I am doing stuff on the road that I was not able to do in the past. This video is specifically just an introduction to what I've done to make this truck feel more like home to me, as this is my home away from home, as well as a couple of guests that you will see a little bit later. So with that being said, enjoy the video, and I hope to see you guys whenever I do more vlogs. So we're going to kick this tour off by introducing these two. These are my freeloaders, my riders, if you will. This is Cora. Got her out of California. And then this one, where we live in our home state, Missouri, is Toph. She's actually a German Shepherd Doberman mix, if you can believe it. They terrorize each other. They like to toss things around at each other or at my face at any given time, but they behave for the most part. They do what they're supposed to do. I'm going to get these two out of the way real quick, and then we'll go ahead and run the rest of the tour. Now that I think we've got these two settled, let's go ahead and continue. So, like I said, what I think kind of makes this unique for me is I've been able to do a few things to kind of customize this, make this feel more like home for me, as this is, well, quite literally my home away from home. You know, I'm in this 8x10 box behind this wheel 90% of the time, while the rest of my time is spent either out of the truck talking to people or sleeping or whatever the case may be. So this is kind of what I've done to make this home. You start by turning the key on, and you'll notice that this guy turns on and it's green. Now that doesn't really mean a whole lot of anything. This right here just kind of shows me the weight on my drive axles whenever I'm loaded. That way I can kind of adjust the tandems if need be, makes it a little bit easier. What caught my attention though was the fact that I could change the color on it. So I installed a couple of systems myself, and you'll notice over here I've got all my charging cables set up back here, as well as my GPS cable. But these are hooked up to different things. This right here is for all the chargers. This one right here turns on an underglow and a light strip that matches the color to this. This is controlled by a remote. These are controlled by Bluetooth on my phone. Just kind of gives it more of a, I guess, a feel for me. You know, you see a lot of these older school trucks that are the square noses, your W900s, your 389s. You see a lot of those that have interior lights. Well, I just went ahead and installed my own, which didn't really take long. It was more of the actually setting it up part that took a minute. And I didn't have to tear anything apart or anything like that. It was just a super simple, this panel that holds my ELD, I had to take that off of there, and I had to remove this, which that comes off anyway to access your fuse box, but something that kind of gives it more of a home feel. There's one additional light that I have installed. And once it turns on, you see it has a whole nother set of glowing lights that just wraps all the way around the truck. I've got it going underneath there. It goes all the way up top. And I can adjust it to a variety of different colors. And it's just this real simple stick-on panel. And a lot of you probably know already how these are installed if you've ever bought them yourself. But to be able to set it up on a truck, nonetheless, that's kind of a cool feature for me. So this is one way that I made this truck feel more like home. Another way is by completely stocking my truck with food that I can make at any given time. So in here, I've got a whole bunch of chicken. I've got chicken patties. I've got hamburger meat. Back there, some meatballs so I can make some spaghetti. And then if I want something simple, just throw in a Hot Pocket. And then down here, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff as well. I've got some fish down here that I plan on making soon. Some raw hamburger meat. I cut my own onions. I got milk. I got pickles. I got all kinds of stuff in here that I can make, like I said, at any given time. which this might not mean a whole lot of anything to some people, but to somebody like me who's never really had a truck that had a lot of the comfort features that I have now, it's a world of difference being able to do your own stuff that you never really thought of before. So you really take for granted your stuff that you're able to do at home whenever you go to cook meals for your family, or you go visit friends and whatnot. It becomes a whole different lifestyle whenever you have to learn how to survive being your own person in an 8x10 box with nothing more than a couple of dogs. So, but I do make it work. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I have working here with JCT. It's just, like I said, you never really think about it until you actually do it. So, and fast food just becomes really expensive, which is the reason why I don't eat out of fast food anymore. So that's why I started doing my own thing and cooking my own food. So that's really all there is to it. There's not much more to show. So with that being said, like I said, there's not really much to this other than, I kind of just do my own thing. I'm on my own business. I take care of myself and my dogs. So if you guys really want to see anything that's more specific that you would like to check out, by all means, leave it in the comments below. I would do my best to accommodate for everybody who wants to see something. Other than that, I mean, that's just my intro vlog. So I am going to be starting another vlog here in a few hours, but that will be uploaded probably in the next few days. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.